Okay, I have hiccups. Oh wait, I need to do the intro real quick. Welcome everybody. I'm going to be answering questions that are appropriate. As always, all of my social medias are located over in the link tree, which is pinned in chat. Here, there we go. I'm gonna have to hold my breath. Okay, I really hope they're gone this time. But yeah, I got the hiccups. Hopefully they're gone. Oh my god. Whatever, we're just gonna deal with the hiccups. Yeah, you guys, I really hope that they stop. But yeah. Make sure you guys are subscribed to this channel because in a moment we're gonna turn on the chat filter, and yeah, we're gonna go right back to answering questions. As always, make sure you double tap, leave a thumbs up. I don't even know if you guys have any other questions. Man, these hiccups are bad. The reason why I'm streaming on DJ Run is because within the next 2 months, I'm planning on turning Olive Oil Run into a podcast channel, and I want this channel to be the live streaming channel. So it's super important that you're all subscribed to this channel, because I do want to make that transition to DJ Run basically being what Olive Oil Run is, where we do the streams and stuff like that, and Olive Oil Run will just be podcast. That's the plan. So, yeah. Oh, why did I pick DJ Run? There was like no thought behind it. I don't know, man. It was just completely random. I just had a second channel and I was trying to come up with a name for it. And at the time I was DJing, so I was like, oh, I'll just make this my DJ channel. It was just like literally completely random. Like seriously, just random. This is all really unorganized, but you know, later on I'm gonna organize things a bit better. So, and again, you guys, make sure you're asking fucking appropriate questions. I don't want to see any kind of inappropriate questions. And guys, shut the fuck up about the hiccups. I'm gonna do what I want. I'm gonna do what I want. I don't want to hear anything about the hiccups. If you guys keep talking about the hiccups, do you guys want me to take a break? Should I take a break and just come back when my hiccups are gone? Because if you guys do not shut the fuck up about my hiccups, I could take a break and just come back when they're gone. So you guys tell me, do I take a break and just come back whenever the hiccups go away, or what? Of course I enjoy, I don't do OF, I do Fansly, which is, by the way, the same thing. If you want to subscribe, click on the link tree, first link in the link tree. Of course, like, I make so much fucking money, man. I love counting the money, fucking counting up the motherfucking stacking it to the ceiling. Yeah, there's nobody that doesn't enjoy OF or Fansly. That's just a lot of money, man. A lot of money, man, and I love stacking it to the ceiling. I strongly recommend, if you're a girl, make a fucking spicy content site. Do it. Fuck these worthless men. Like, if any man wants to fucking access you make him fucking pay. Make him pay. Like, yeah, women are not free. Like, I think every woman should, you know, it's just like, obviously, if you litter on the road, you're going to be charged a fine. If you want to fucking, you know, do your riz or shoot your fucking shot at a woman, pay a fee. Like, that's the way it should be, honestly, because women do not want to hear from you guys. So yeah, I think every girl should have an OF. If you've been thinking about it, like, fucking go for it. Go for it. Like, I am so glad that I have one. It is the best decision for sure that I've ever made. And every woman that has one pretty much says the same thing. You know, we all look good, live good, and, like, you know, are pretty much living the dream. So, you know, yeah, if you're an attractive girl, what the fuck are you doing? Don't fucking live broke just because of a bunch of incels' opinions. If you want to be rich and living the dream, do it. You know, like, I've never closed mine. Mine's up and going because I love it. A lot of money, man. A lot of money. Oh my god. Oh, it's raining. And mods, I don't know why you guys are not working. But yeah, again, if you guys do not shut the fuck up about the hiccups, I will end this live and I'll be back in 20 minutes. If you guys do not stop talking about the hiccups, I'm gonna have to pull I'm gonna leave you guys just like how your fathers left you guys. I hate to do it, man, but I'm about to leave. I'm about to pull a Deshaun. I'm about to pull a Deshaun on you guys. I really don't want to. I hate to be that girl, but I'm about to pull the Deshaun. Don't make me pull the Deshaun, you guys. I'm about to take a trip to the supermarket to pick up some milk. I'm not joking. Like, I will leave you guys just like how your fathers left. So don't fuck with me. Do you guys want me to leave you guys like how your dads left you? I'm about to turn on the filter. Oh my god. So, yeah, don't want to hear a word about my hiccups. They're my hiccups, not yours. Unless you want me to pull that Deshaun on you. Oh my god. I already tried holding my breath. Shit didn't work. Okay. How do I view dating apps? I don't use dating apps. I've never used dating apps. Ladies, do not use dating apps. Men use dating apps as free or cheap smegs work. Okay? When a man is feeling inappropriate, he's immediately thinking, oh, I'm going to download Tinder to get a free whore to suck it. Oh, the Tinder app, so it's the app where there's prostitutes, but I don't need to pay for them. That's what men think about dating apps. You got to accept that's what it is. Duh. An app to flip through free whores, that's what they're thinking. That will suck it, okay? Men think Tinder is like Uber Eats, but an Uber Eats you don't have to pay for. An Uber Eats for smegs, but that's free. I'm literally, like, not joking with you guys. So don't do dating apps. You know? And if you're gonna do dating apps, man, like, make sure you have your expectations Your expectations low, man, because I'm telling you right now, on God, all of these guys are thinking it's like a free prostitute app. Like an Uber Eats, but that you don't need to pay for. And just do timeouts. You know, if somebody's spamming, do a timeout. If they keep doing it, then you could do a ban. So, yeah. I would never go on a date with a man. It's not worth it for me. It's shit's not worth it. Man, I have too much fucking money, dude, to fucking go on a date with a man. Fuck that shit. Like, no, man. Like, pretty much, you know, every man and their fuck ass date has been priced out. No working attractive woman's gonna go on a date with you, man. Like, you know, listen, just remember, women work to get away from men. Men work to get women. That's the way it's always been, and that's just the way it is. But no, I don't fucking, you know, go on dates for a date. Like, no. Every date that I've been on has been a guy that I've decided I'm gonna date him. Like, I'm going on the date because I've already decided that, you know, he's made the cut. I don't date guys just to date guys. I don't give a fuck about, like, the date. Like, there's no place I can't afford. You guys get what I'm saying? So if I'm attending a date, I've already made my mind up that this will be my new prize pig. That this dude, he has made the cut. He is the official chosen lapdog. Does that make sense for you guys? Like, I've never been on a date just to go on a date. No, man. For me, nothing's worth my safety or my comfort. You know, even if, you know, I know a lot of people say, oh, if you go in a public place, it's safe. Yeah, well, I don't give a fuck. You know, what if the guy's weird? It's not worth feeling uncomfortable. But yeah, this is the chosen puppy, whatever you guys want to call it. Like, I've chosen him to be the prized, you know, like, I don't want to say, like, you know, anyways, you guys, do not, I never went on a date with that dude, man. That's not a date. No, I did not, motherfucker. No, I did not. No, I did not. No, I did not. Like, what the fuck? I did not go on a date with him. I've never, like, a fucking date is when you're, like, going alone, one-on-one. Yeah, it's like just the guy and the girl alone at a nice place. You know, like, yeah, I think a date's like when it's the guy and girl alone. When there's another friend there, that's not a date, man. Man, I don't give a fuck what that fucking delusional bitch said. I don't know why he said that. But yeah, no, that was bizarre. Somebody, he called you wife, and I was like, I was probably laughing at him, man. And honestly, I swear to God, I didn't even hear him say wifey. It wasn't until I watched it back, I was like, damn, like, he fucking really said that. You know, because somebody told me about it. I was like, man, there's no way that this guy that I don't know just met said wifey, man. There's no way. And then I watched it back and I'm like, damn, this shit's for real, for real. You know, like, I thought he was just saying it to get clout, to get more people to follow him. I didn't think he was fucking serious about that. But, yeah, I don't know the guy. So, anyways, I'm not interested. I don't know if this is Chopped Melio or his friend, but I'm not interested on my life and on my cat's life. I'm not interested. Not my type. He should really date his girlfriend. Date your girlfriend. I'm not interested. And you see, this fucking negative Chopped Melio energy caused me to spill my drink. I take this as a sign from the universe. I've been honestly better. Like, I was so sick last night. Like, I really wanted to come live last night, but I was like, oh my god, I'm too sick. I was having a full-blown fever, but today I'm doing better. This isn't tea anymore. But yeah, any other questions? You guys are sweet. But yeah, no, Chopped Melio is a great example as a guy that is, like, not my type. Worships Andrew Tate, incel, can't control his emotions, is broke, fucking, like, deranged, fucking a drug addict, a whore, ran through, promiscuous. Yeah, and, like, the guy's promiscuous as fuck, you know? All he does is drink and go to these fucking crack den ass clubs. I would never date a guy like this. Not my type. Literally, you lost me at Andrew Tate. Isn't obedient. Oh yeah, and then this whole Jesus freak thing. I'm not down with that. Is religious. Like, that guy is literally every, like, red flag that I warn women about. A religious guy, you know, and you already know all these religious guys are doing crack and, like, drinking and whoring themselves out. But then, you know, listen, I'm gonna give it to you guys, like, straight, okay? I'm gonna be so real with you guys right now, so listen the fuck up. Religion was invented so that loser men could get a partner. That's it. And men use it as such. They use religion, they leverage it so that they could get a partner. But the truth is, religion was used so that losers could get a partner. Because any man of value, a man of quality, you'll never catch him saying, oh, well, you fucking better shut the fuck up and listen to me, because in the Bible, you'll never catch him talking like that, man. Like, you'll never catch a man of quality fucking like, oh, well, the Bible says that men are better, anything like that. You know, because the thing is, men of quality do not fear equality, okay? And don't ever forget that. Men of quality do not fear equality. So, off the bat, you know, you hear that the guy is, like, religious and, like, Jesus freak, and, you know, he's obviously a whore, you know, obviously, you know, isn't, like, actually, you know, worried about going to heaven. He's just leveraging it to fucking, you know, get a girlfriend, or, you know, he likes all the parts about the religion about controlling women and shit like that. Then you already know he's not of quality, right? Any man that hates women or has an issue with anything to do with equality, he's obviously not a man of quality. He's afraid of equality because he, you know, is not of quality, because men of quality don't fear equality. You know, it's like, you shouldn't have to not give a woman rights, use a fucking damn Bible written by probably a crackhead, or, you know, all of this bullshit to keep a woman. It's like a woman should want to be with you because you're a dude of quality, because you're great to be around. It should be that simple. You shouldn't feel the need to whatever fucking bullshit, you know? It's like you shouldn't feel the need to do anything, but just exist, you know? And participate in the relationship if you're a man of quality. Period. 10, that's a warning, man. Like, that isn't true. I'm you know what? I'm not gonna tolerate fucking lies. That's a fucking we're gonna do a fucking timeout on that one. We're doing a timeout, but after this, I'm actually getting fed up with this dude fucking harassing me, making lies up, and trying to get my followers to, you know, I see what he's doing. He's trying to get my followers in on this. This is he's trying to do something political. He's trying to get my followers to begin bringing himself up, helping him harass me, trying to trick followers into, you know, talking about him to fucking create like a demand for him. Like, I see what he's doing and I'm not going to tolerate that. Who got banned? There's this delusional guy that I want and have nothing to do with, who is obsessed with me. I met him one time, 1 year ago. He had a Make-A-Wish trip to Austin and got to meet me because my friend needed a ride back home. He basically begged me to hang out with him. I went to the bar with him and my friend only because he was about to burst into tears when I said no, I didn't want to go. And I just needed her the fuck out of my place. And then he did a live with me. And then I never fucking spoke to him again. I've never had any kind of contact with him whatsoever. On my cat's life. But since the day that he met me, since his Make-A-Wish trip, he's been making a bunch of fake accounts, pretty much harassing me. He thinks that if he keeps bringing himself up in my chat, that one day I'll just fall in love with him. I think he thinks that, you know, one of these days, you know, just one of these fake accounts, one day I'll like read his name and just fall in love, realize that he's completely my type and that I should totally date this Andrew Tate broke incel. Who motherfucking is an alcoholic and drug addict. He's perfect for me. I'll just wake up one day. So I think that's what's going on. You know, I'm not interested. The dude's not my type, like, at all. He is a promiscuous male. He's ran through. He's a whore. I don't like that shit that he said many bad things. I already found out. He literally said in front of me that OnlyFans girls are going to hell. He does crack. He's an alcoholic. He harasses women. I'm one of them. He fucking literally told my sister that he was coming to my apartment looking for me with a gun. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this dude? When I moved apartments to find my new apartment, he fucking drove to Austin, which, by the way, is a 3-hour drive. Circled around my complex like an autistic shark, you know? But, you know, the OnlyFans girls are the ones that are going to hell. He is a low value promiscuous male. He's a low value promiscuous male. You know, and I just really don't think it's acceptable that, you know, what was I gonna say? He loves Andrew Tate, loves doing drugs, loves drinking, and loves hating on women and watching Andrew Tate. The dude is not my type. I've made this so clear, and, you know, I think he needs to learn that in life, not everyone's going to like you, right? That's just not how life works, like, at all, you know? You know, maybe, the next Claire that he meets, he could, you know, maybe if he went to therapy and did the inner work, he could, you know, bag the next Claire he meets, but it's not gonna be me. So that's where I'm at. I've been very honest and transparent, but for some reason, you know, nothing I say really lands. You guys, like, I genuinely want advice from you guys. Like, what do you do? What should a woman do in this situation? You know, straight up kept it 100 from the beginning. Not my type. Never gonna date the guy. I would never date this guy. Da da da, all of this. And over a year later, it's still going. I've tried ignoring it. It actually makes it worse. Actually, it's worse when you ignore it. I've tried the method of, you know, trying to let him get it out of his system so one day, you know, it just like stops. I was hoping. That's not working. Like, what do you do? I don't really, you know, like at one point I had a problem with this guy. I literally, like, my chat literally sent him 1,000 pizzas. We had beef at one point because when I said that I didn't want to date him, he said, "Fuck you, Michael Jackson," and a bunch of other very bad things. So my chat sent him like 1,000 pizzas. People were blowing up his phone, and he never changed his phone number and still never stopped. So this guy's like, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know. This guy's like, really like unbreakable. Like, you guys have no clue. Like, people were sending him a fuck ton of pizzas, like going crazy. And like, he's still here, so. It was not free food. The food was not free. You know, pizzas at your door is very annoying, you know. Very annoying. But the point is, it's like, what does a woman do when a guy just doesn't, you know, is living in a delusion? And like, you know, no matter how many times you kind of make it clear that, you know, hey, not my type, man, he just doesn't really hear it or care. I do not want anyone to contact him. I'm way past that point. This has been going on for over a year. This is a guy that I don't even know. I just want really, you know, want to hear from you guys, like, what should a woman in this situation do? You know, just live a cursed life? You know, it's like, being a woman's hard, man. It's like, you know, because if you get a guy that's, you know, obsessed with you like this, it's like, what do you do? Just live a fucking cursed life, basically. But the police are not going to do anything because he's not really doing anything illegal, you know? That's the problem. You guys kind of get what I'm saying? Like, it's not illegal to... What he's doing isn't illegal. This is not worth a lawsuit. Like, if I file a lawsuit, I'm just gonna be burning money for no reason. And honestly, if anything, like, if I do a lawsuit, he's gonna get to see me and talk to me, and I'll just lose money for no reason. Yeah, no, if I do a lawsuit, like, I feel like that might fuel the delusions. He might think, oh, so there's a sign. This is a first date. Like, you know, man, this is a level 10 delusional male. So, there's no point in a lawsuit. Like, I'm not gonna... There's nothing to gain, out of that. It would cost me too much time, and I wouldn't gain anything out of it, and there's nothing to sue for. So, Vanessa, you're obviously new here. This is a guy that I met once who is obsessed with me and will not leave me alone or take no for an answer. I was never with him. I was never with him. You guys really think that I would date a fucking kind of whore that like fucking like a kind of alcoholic whore like this? Like this, I would never date this kind of whore. You're exactly right, Llama. You're exactly right. Whenever I've like completely like ignored it, it seems to get worse and more persistent. That's why, you know, I make the decisions I do. But it's like, man, like, you know, this is not sustainable. But listen, I would never date a whore like that. He's a promiscuous male. He's a whore. He's ran through. I saw all those red flags on T-App. He is a promiscuous male. And Pope, come on, man. Bait him in. Why the fuck would I want to do that? Why would I want to endanger myself like that? That is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Bait somebody into a crime. That is literally like, I don't have a death wish. That's the dumbest thing ever. I'm obviously not. I'm not retarded. But yeah, nobody should ever be baiting anybody into a crime. That's a great way to endanger yourself. This is not my... Man... I never dated this guy. This is just a guy that's obsessed with me. You know what? I'm never asking you guys for advice again because you guys are all dumb as hell. Yeah, man, like, and it's so crazy because this dude has a girlfriend. He has a girlfriend who is like way out of his league and he's still doing all of this. It's just absolutely like, man. Like the fucking dude needs to be in a mental asylum, if I'm being honest. Anyways, you guys, let me know if you guys have any other questions. You know, I'm really just tired of being, you know, it's been a year, over a year, and I met the dude once. No, nothing. Literally had nothing to do with this guy. There's no way he thinks of me as his ex-girlfriend when he met me once. If that's the case, then he needs to go talk to a psychiatrist. If this dude actually thinks I'm his ex-girlfriend because he met me one time to pick up my fucking homeless friend, you know, man, like, I am not the dude's mom. Like, he needs to talk to a psychiatrist, get some medication, take the meds. Like, that's like not my problem. But there's no way. But yeah, fuck no. I'm never contacting the dude. That fucking dude, like, he's never gonna hear from me. That's off the table. That's off the table. I'm way past that point. Neon does YouTube. I thought he... I don't know. But yeah, men, to all the men in this chat, you know, let this be a reminder that you guys should be nicer to women. women deal with a lot of shit, like dealing with guys that become obsessed with them after meeting them one time. Women, we live hard lives. More of you guys should feel, you know, have more empathy for us. You know, shit's not fair. It's really fucked up, but, you know, women do not live life on easy mode like you guys like to say. It's hard. You know, it's like, imagine being a woman and you get like an obsessed incel that won't leave you alone. It's like, and then there's nothing you can do about it. You know, you just got to kind of, you know, pray that, you know, they move on, or, you know, it's like you're living, what's wrong with sending a letter? Because I'm not talking to that fucking delusional bitch. He's literally delusional and thinks, and it's after meeting me one time is still harassing me after a year. I'm not sending a letter. Because if I sent him a letter, I already know that that letter would probably get framed. Fucking literally would fucking probably get frozen, dipped in resin, and framed. So fuck no, I'm not sending no damn letter. He's literally just going to freeze it. And like I said, dip it in like, you guys know what resin is? And frame that shit, man. Like, hell no. Like, all of my social medias are located over in the link tree, including the spicy content site. I'm being so fucking for real. Like, ladies, be careful. Like, even meeting a guy is dangerous. Like, I literally only met this guy because he picked up my homeless friend. And look at the shit I'm dealing with a fucking year later. So, ladies, watch out. Watch out. Even if you never date a guy, even if you fucking, like, only spent, like, an hour, you know, around the guy because he was picking up your homeless friend, like, man, watch out, because he could become obsessed with you for a year plus. Do not talk to men. Avoid them. Avoid them. Do not deal with men. Don't talk to men unless they're paying you. Period, man. And this is why, like, ladies, stay the fuck away from unemployed men. Unemployed men are straight up dangerous. Want to know why? An unemployed man has nothing to lose. A man that's employed isn't really going to be likely to be pulling shit like this because he has shit to lose, right? He's not going to be stalking or making threats or whatever because, like, he doesn't want to get fired. So, you know, it's always the fucking unemployed men that be stalking. This guy is unemployed, man. When I say unemployed, I'm saying the unemployed dudes. Don't fuck with the unemployed dudes. You know, the jobless. Jobless as in jobless. This is the kind of dude that's completely jobless, only drinks, and is a whore. And don't fuck with the jobless men. You fucking, you know, a fucking unemployed man is talking to you. Run! Run! Run, man. Exactly, you know, because men with a job, or a man with a job, has something to lose. He doesn't want to lose his job. So he's not going to be a lot less likely to be doing weird shit. Yeah, man. Why do you guys think I rejected this guy? And on top of that, he worships Andrew Tate. Like, this is, like, literally, like, Andrew Tate's cousin, dude. Anyways, you guys, let me know if you guys have any other questions for me. Yeah, he's ran through. He's a promiscuous male. Maybe if he wasn't such a whore, a fucking, you know, Jezebel, promiscuous, demonic hoe, you know, he would have had more of a chance. But he's a whore. He's unemployed, broke, fucking follows fuck-ass Andrew Tate. Like, bitch, like, of course. Of course you have no chance. What the fuck? The fuck do I look like? Like, do I look like the kind of bitch that would get sex trafficked? Get the fuck out of here with your Andrew Tate bullshit. Absolutely not. But yeah, that's really all there is to this dude that's like stalking me a year plus later. Loves Andrew Tate, unemployed, loves drinking, watching Andrew Tate, motherfucking like straight up incel, man. Like you guys should have seen the reaction when I said that I'd never date him. Man, I was shocked, man. I honestly thought that the fucking dude was trolling for a second. Fuck you, Michael Jackson. I don't want to be the man. I honestly thought like this, like that what I was watching was a bit, and then I was like, oh, the bitch just said fuck you, Michael Jackson, and so you already know I fucking, fucked him up, you guys. I fucked that bitch up. You already know I unleashed the wrath. Because you know what? No fucking buddy talks to the queen like that. No. Absolutely not. Without consequences and great consequences. So you guys already know the kind of woman I am. But after that, man, like, it needs to come to an end. Like... So, I'm sure there are plenty of nice girls in Houston. I don't even live in Houston. And the craziest thing is this dude has a girlfriend that is way out of his league, and he's doing all of this. When are you gonna bring Chop Melio back on your life? Bring him back. Would you ever go on a date with him? Where's Chop Melio? Do you think you could unblock him? Can you please send him a message? You should unblock Chop Melio. Oh, Chop Melio made a new post. AKA unblock him. Like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. You and Chop Melio would be a great couple. You guys would be so perfect with each other. Imagine having kids. Yeah, man. Like, this is the bullshit I'm dealing with. This is the kind of shit that I have to deal with. So yeah, being a woman isn't easy. We're not living on easy mode, as you guys could see. Okay, Llama, so then what do you do then? So you acknowledge it. He's happy, but then you don't acknowledge it. It's like fucking like 10 times worse. So then what do you do then, man? What do you do? Man, like the most common one is, you guys should have kids. You guys are twins. You guys look just... Oh my god, and it's this one that pisses me off the most, because, bitch, I look nothing like that motherfucking Chop bitch. You guys are twins. You guys look the same. Everybody thought you guys were related. You guys look the same. I have a picture of him? No. No, I don't. Why the fuck would I have a picture of him? I could probably pull one up, but I don't want to burn the girl's eyes. We have the girls in here. I'd totally show you guys a photo of him, but I can't do that to the girls. I don't want to give them permanent, irreversible eye damage. You guys are literally twins. It's up to the girls, but girls, let me tell you guys, this will give you permanent, irreversible eye damage. Like, I'm talking like, you're gonna, like, all I have to say is I would straight up rather use Harpix as eye drops than see this guy. Chopped, 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 chopped. Choppiest dude ever, man. Chopped as hell. Remember that one time you guys hung out? It was, fate. You guys had, like, a connection. Did you see the way he looked at you a year ago? Man, I fucking wish, Caleb, I really wish that you were right. But no, he's unfortunately wrong. You love him because you can't stop talking about him. Bitch, ain't no one give a fuck about that fucking cross-eyed bitch. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, let's not pretend like he's not the one making fucking 20 fake accounts, saying all of this gay shit in my chat. You guys should be together, da-da-da. Like, bitch, ain't no one want that cross-eyed motherfucker. Like, leave me the fuck alone. Oh my god. Like, not my type. That fucking dude is a whore, ran through, drug addict, worships Andrew Tate. Like, do I need to go on about this? Ain't no one want that cross-eyed, motherfucking choppy-ass bitch. Ain't no one. Oh my god. He is the best you can do. That's definitely his fake account. If... One, that is so not true. And I think we both know that. But two, if that's the best I could do, then I'll gladly die alone, man. If a chopped, cross-eyed freak is the best I could do, I would honestly rather die alone. Period. So, and why aren't you guys backing me up? Like, there are obviously fake accounts in here that are him, or why aren't you guys fucking defending your queen? You guys are really embarrassing this channel. Pope. Fucking, like, Carlos. There's no content. There really isn't. I really just want this to, like, stop. I really do. I'm fucking, like, really fed up, man. I'm so tired of this. Slug. He does. I don't want to, you know... I don't want to... Like, look, I would love to show you guys a photo, but again, I don't want to give the girls permanent, irreversible eye damage in here. File a no contact order. Well, Crazy Pilot, because I'm hoping that you guys will, like, gang up on him and fucking, like, talk shit to him in this chat. If I ban him, he's gonna come back as another the chat filters one. So you guys need to fucking... Why aren't you guys ganging up on him? Tell him to leave me alone. There we go. There we go. Take notes from Pope. This is what I wanted. And Amelia, you had a big, long, embarrassing drive home for 3 hours where you had to tell your friends that you were cast aside in the corner of a bed. We all talk to her friend for 3 hours. I don't know what that means. Yeah, man. And it's like, I just want to be left alone. Honestly. No more fake accounts. You know, there's plenty of fish in the sea. And, you know, really, he has a girlfriend. And, by the way, really hope she breaks up with him. He is, like, does not deserve her. You know, you should focus on rehab, maybe, employment. has a girlfriend and you are alone. Right, man. What was I gonna say? Right, yeah, but at the end of the day, only one of us is an alcoholic, and only one of us has wasted how many hours making a bunch of fake accounts? This fucking dude's a piece of shit boyfriend, and honestly, this is cheating. A fucking cheating, fucking morally bankrupt sack of shit. Unemployed bitch, can't do anything. Literally goes to a fucking retard school. Goes to a fucking retard school, by the way. Can't even pass retard school. Broke. Has no talent. No future. And you know what? I'm not even mad about it. I'm not even gonna go on because this fucking dude is such a fucking alcoholic and drinks so much. He's probably gonna be dead in like 2 years of liver failure, honestly. So, he needs to leave me the fuck alone. Like, honestly, and at the end of the day, what goes around comes back around, you know, and this harassing woman, stalking woman, you know, it's all gonna come back to him. So, and I think that's what I'm gonna do, but not before my chat gangs up. Chat, make sure you guys gang up. No, he's not. He's just unemployed. Lives off of EBT. He's the high account. So yeah, we've already banned, like, I think I did a timeout. I think it was 1 or 2 accounts. Back as high. But yeah, it's like, imagine having a girlfriend and then being an incel when a girl rejects you. Like, having a girlfriend behind her back going to hang out with another girl, which, by the way, I wasn't hanging out with him. He was just supposed to pick up my friend, right? And then, you know, you already have a girlfriend. Some other girl tells you, hey, I'd never date you. Raging out and going incel mode. It's like, motherfucker, you... It's so crazy. But yeah, just so you guys know, like, these incels, some of these incels may have girlfriends and, like, still be incelling out. It's like, how the fuck can you be an incel with a girlfriend? I've never seen anything more mentally ill than that. Yeah, no, maybe we should tell, yeah, maybe somebody needs to let his girlfriend know that, no, the dude's basically a pimp. Fucking E Diddy ass. Report to ICE. I think a lot of people from my channel reported him to ICE. Actually, when he said fuck you, Michael Jackson, a lot. He got a lot of reports to ICE. They didn't do anything, so... No, he did not attend the University of Texas at Austin. He could never get into a university like this. No. He goes to a special needs school, I forgot what the retard school was called, but no, he does not. He would never make it in here. He would never make it into YouTube. Like, honestly, I don't think his dumbass could make it to community college. St. Thomas. And this school is, like, actually a retard school. But yeah, the reason why he's not getting deported is because he's on a student visa because of the retard school. But yeah, I just want nothing to do with this guy. I just really... This has to stop. You know, I was hoping that it would stop, but, you know... Yeah, this guy is actually special ed. He got held back 4 times. Actually special ed. He has such great mental disabilities. He was sent away to an RTC school when he was 12 to 18. And there's a video about this if you guys don't believe me. When you type his name on YouTube, there's an interview about his retard school experience at an RTC school. Like, you know, that's how unwell he is. He's so unwell that he had to be sent away to an RTC school, which is it's a school for children that have behavioral issues. So he's so out of control and so much of a deranged incel, he had to be sent away. I will consider that, but the problem is, Marissa, is it is really, in Texas at least, it is really difficult to get a protective order or a restraining order in Texas. It's actually bad, man. So here in Austin, like, it's hard getting anything with the police. It's not good. But then in Houston too, it's really difficult. I actually spoke to a police officer about it, and they told me, like, hey, here in Texas, it's really hard to get a protective order. A police officer told me that he had a case where a woman, her boyfriend or ex-husband, I don't remember, literally strangled her. Strangled her. It was a very bad abuse case, and even she couldn't get a protective order against him. So the officer was pretty much telling me, like, don't waste your time. Because, you know, if anybody lives in Texas and knows more, definitely let me know. But in Texas, it's not good. This is why I don't like Texas. It's not the place you want to be if you're a woman, honestly, because simple things like getting a protective order is hard. I have tried. And in my county, Travis County, like, they don't even answer the phone. So it's just what it is. Like, here in Austin, there have been, like, literally, there are, like, 10 dead bodies that show, look up the Austin, what's it called? Rainy Street Killer or whatever. We literally have, like, a loose serial killer, and, like, they're not doing anything about that. So it's just unfortunate. Does that make sense? So if I want a protection order, I'd have to move to a different area or a different state, which when I move to a different state, which I will, I definitely will. But trust me, you guys, if I could, I would. But it's just really unfortunate. But yeah, do not move to Texas for sure. But anyways, you guys, mods, we're just gonna start banning the Emilio accounts. We're gonna try that out, see if that will get it to stop. You guys could just start banning it. We'll try that. From there, if that doesn't work, then I'm gonna talk to his girlfriend and tell his girlfriend to break up with him. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm a little bit worried about the girlfriend because this guy is such a horrible dude. He's such an incel. He's literally trash, you know? And it's very hard for him to hide this. So the fact that she's even dating him, you know, I kind of worry a little bit, like, is this gonna go anywhere? But, you know, if this keeps going, we definitely will be letting his girlfriend know that he's a piece of shit. You know, yeah, I do worry that there's some kind of Stockholm syndrome going on, but we're still gonna let her know if this doesn't stop that he's an incel piece of shit. I'm gonna tell her about how he watches Andrew Tate and talk shit about OnlyFans girls. I'm gonna send her the video about him talking about being in an RTC school. Motherfucking the threats he made about how he told my sister he was following me and stalking my apartment. She's gonna see all of that. So yeah, he's an incel and has a girlfriend because he owns a house, you know. Maybe she wants free rent. Duh, like, guys, literally, he owns a house. Maybe she wants to cash in on the free rent. You know, or maybe he groomed her. You don't know the situation. But yeah, incels get access to women all the time. When you open the news and you see these cases of women being unalived and found in trunks, women being unalived and bodies found in fucking like the woods, how do you think these men get access to these girls? There are husbands that unalive their wives. The number one cause of death for pregnant women is their own husband. So yes, incels get girlfriends and wives all the time. That's why you have these bad things on the news. Who the fuck do you think is unaliving their pregnant wife? That's an incel. But anyways, you guys, I'm gonna probably head to bed because I'm sick. I have a headache. But yeah, make sure you guys subscribe because we are going to be streaming here more often. I'm going to go to sleep. If I wake up early, I might come back on. But yeah, no, this is really unfortunate that the live, you know, went this direction. But, yeah. The problem is that it's late and like the dude's a fucking raging drug addict and alcoholic. He's up late. So I'm going to start streaming earlier in the morning. I'm going to do my best to stream earlier so that way we don't run into these issues. Actually, that might be